Hey guys, welcome back to another video by SToby. This video is a tiny bit different because we're going to showcase a world, and it's not our normal survival world. It's a different world. It's a world that me and Sam play with our friends a little bit, so thought we'd have a look at it. So this is the top of my skyscraper of my base, and this is a terrible angle of it. But if we go down, we can have a look at the interior. So this is my bedroom. Pretty bare, but it should get better. Super smelter, normal things to have in a base. Down here, got a storage room with all my stuff. It's a pretty well developed world. See, I've got quite a bit of random stuff. And then down here is my auto sorter for stuff for like bulk storage. So I've got stone, all the way down. You got like tarp and weird stuff. But, so this is quite clever, because it's hoppers, and then it goes into a dropper tower powered by these observers, and then when I flick this lever, it turns on this clock, which then powers all of these continuously, powering the dropper tower, and then, of course, the hoppers will distribute the items, and then there's just some item sorters around the back, as you would expect. Now, this is a pretty cool door. Press this button. Very nice. It's not normally this slow, so it's acting a little bit slow today, but, well, there's a missing lantern there. That's annoying. Creeper explosion recently, maybe I didn't repair that. But anyway, this is what it looks like from the front. If we fly up, you can have a look. So, it's pretty cool. Now, the next thing is this very incredibly ugly dirt block. Now, I tried to make it look a bit more interesting with some varying shapes, but it didn't help. It's still ugly. If we go inside, you can see that it's a villager trading hall. Now, in the bottom, we've got the cured up villagers. They sell all the useful books, mending, and breaking. This guy does silky, that sort of thing. And then I can also sell various stuff. I can also buy carrots, Upstairs is the place where the baby villagers are supposed to grow up, which they have been doing, which is pretty nice. And then up here is just a basic villager breeder. So it's very simple. This guy harvests crops, they throw them to each other, they get all happy, the baby wants to run across to these beds to jump on them, and he launches himself into the water, which then takes him down into the next layer. Fairly simple. These rails stop the pathfinding of villagers so they don't come down here. Sometimes it doesn't work, which is why all these guys aren't neatly put into their spaces, but I'm planning to build a villager prison soon. That's not on this world yet, but that will get rid of that problem. This is like a Victorian house. It's actually a shop, which sells all the things that I get from my villagers. So in here we've got random stuff, glass, name tags. I think there's like ender pearls and ender chests. Library full of books. Quite like this library. I like the mood lighting here. It's nice. And if we go, we'll go down first to the basement, which has a pretty interesting atmosphere with the lichen. And this sells iron and tools, Now, if we hop up this staircase, which is quite an annoyance to walk up, I'm going to be honest, get to a very atmospheric greenhouse, which sells food and, more importantly, golden carrots. Now, I've made quite a little bit of money from this shop, but I'm sure a more profitable shop will be this one. The rocket stand. I've really spent quite a bit at this shop, and also there's a kelp block shop, which is quite nice because coal is pretty scarce. No idea why, but it is. Now, if we go across this fairly grand bridge, we get to Sam's base, where he's built a very cool another tall building. He's got these on the front like this, and then if we go inside, there's like the community enchanter. Got various little pods, storage, the horse that was so annoying it had to be trapped. Now, if we go up this bubble column, we get to the smelter, which makes dried kelp, which he then sells. Now, in there is a gigantic kelp farm, and then on top, I seem to remember there is a bamboo farm, which is fairly fancy. Yep, sweeper-powered bamboo farm. And then if we go up one more, we get to the roof, which is pretty cool. Now, if we glide off, we can go to the next base, which is down below the bridge in here, which is my friend's base. His kit is pretty nice, but that's because he's currently building a ender, so he's not keeping anything valuable on him. It says armors in here. Now, there is one more base, but I can never find it, so not going to look for that. It's also quite a new base. There's not a whole lot to look at, similar to that other base. But if we go into the portal here, we can go into the Nether, where there's a little bit of stuff. So as we hop in, we can see that we've got my portal, and it's also a portal near Sam's base, so we're all linked up. It's very nice. Some skeletons I'm just gonna murder because I am lazy. Right, now down here is the end portal. Now there's not loads happening in the end, but we'll have a look because why not? Now, as I'm running down this, I'll just have a little bit of a talk, you know. So I always think that nether hubs are really important in servers like this. Like, they don't take a huge amount of effort. Like, this counts as a nether hub what we've built here. And it's just useful. It connects people, especially as I'm the only one who actively uses an elytra, because I'm the only one who's bothered to go to the... That was a bit of lag. Alright then. Can I make that shot? No. Okay. Whatever. So if we get what I was saying is that I'm the only one with elytra, so traveling is difficult. So having a nether hub is super important. And then here we can get to a blown out portal. Wonderful. And I got fire tick off, so I can't even relight it. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyway, the end was in there, and the only thing I was going to show you is the bed that was set up. Bed's next to end portal, always useful, even when you're not doing the dragon fight, simply because it's good for if you're building there. If you fall into the void, or you get killed by endermen, more specifically, you can get your stuff back, which is pretty nice. So as I run back through here, and have a think. So what I like about this world is that people kind of go in and out. So it's mainly 3 of us, and then obviously the 4th newer base that's being built, and it's just nice for us to be together, being able to play Minecraft, and it's just being able to work together. So for example, like, we had a big coal problem, and then Sam came on and built the kelp, which is really useful. But then we had a problem with food, so I got the villagers, and you can see that working together, doing that in single player, is really difficult. And then like this my friend who has that base, he likes to go netherite mining a lot, so he can provide netherite for us, and it's just nice to be able to work together. Even though we have shops and we all exchange for things, it's just nice to be able to work together. And like earlier today, I was playing with everyone, and we were playing around, and they were like, "Hey, can you sleep?" So because they were far away from their bed, so I could just sleep for them. It's lovely. Do you have any iron? Yeah, I had a little bit of iron on me, so I could just give it to them. You know, it's just nice. So that wraps up our lovely world that we've been working on for a little bit of time now. This took a while to build, as you can tell. There's a lot, so much cyan terracotta is here. But yeah. So kind of wraps up today's video. So thank you guys for watching. If you loved this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified of our next video. Adios.